This is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. As an entrepreneur, you can pretty much afford to lose anything. You can lose your biggest sales leader, your biggest client, your accountant, your lawyer, your CPA, your CFO, whatever that might be. You can lose it because eventually you can rebuild it back. But if there's one thing you cannot afford to lose, this one thing is your energy. Because as an entrepreneur, you are required to work long hours consistently for many, many years. And if you can't do that, guess what's going to happen? Your competitors will catch up to you. Your competitors will eventually knock you out of the game and get you out of the business. So your energy becomes the number one priority as an entrepreneur to run your business. And today I want to share with you 7 things, 7 secrets that help me to continue to elevate my energy to a new level every single time. You see, most people, they want more opportunities. They constantly want more relationships, more friendships, more ambivalent friendship. People you don't even know if they're good for you or not. You want them to be your friends. And anyone who approaches you with a new idea, new opportunity, you immediately say, yes, that's a good one, let me try it out. You see, if you focus on 4 different opportunities, guess what? You will eventually lose energy because you are not able to focus on one opportunity and max out that and become an expert in that one opportunity, right? How many of you constantly saying yes to everyone and you just don't want to be that bad guy and saying no to something or someone, right? I used to be one of those guys that every single time when my friends asked me to go out, to hang out, even though I knew it wasn't the right day or the right moment or the right week for me to go out because I'm trying to build my business and I'm running out of money, I still have to say yes to them because I want to make them happy first. How many of you feel what I'm saying? That used to be me. I realized one simple fact. If I'm not happy, if I'm not growing, if I'm not making more money, I won't be able to make other people happy. So eventually I learned how to trim down relationships. Instead of having 25 friends just hanging out, I eventually got to a level where I have only 1 or 2 inner circle. Someone who can celebrate my success together, who will be there for me when I'm not feeling well. Someone that I can trust with everything in my mind, in my heart. Someone that I can share pretty much my inner thoughts every single time. So you don't need a lot of friends. Learn how to say no to someone. Learn how to say yes to very few. Keep everything in perspective. There are so many people in the world today, they are willing to trade their problems with yours. So as an entrepreneur, we have to go through a lot, right? We have challenges. We have more downs than ups initially, at least for the first 5 years. There's going to be a lot of rejections, embarrassment, and your mother, your father could impose their opinions on you, why you couldn't be successful, why you shouldn't be successful, blah, 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 blah. One thing that had always helped me to elevate my energy and kept my energy was I learned how to look things in perspective, right? And I have to look at people who live in a third world country. They don't even have clean water, right? They don't live in a safe shelter. They are hungry and they don't have opportunities, and yet I'm living in a country that is truly ran by capitalism. You can pretty much do anything. You can pretty much be whoever you want to be. You can pretty much achieve anything that you want to achieve if you are willing to work hard on the right thing. If you are willing to pay the price early, no one can stop you. Get rid of perfection. Focus on progression. You know, being perfect is the biggest killer for entrepreneurs. I have met many, many people, including myself years ago. One of my biggest challenge and biggest mistake was that I was trying to be too perfect. I worry so much about what other people think of me, and my growth wasn't big because I was constantly not happy about anything I do, even though what I do was actually good. What I do was actually, elevating. What I do actually was progressing. Progress will give you motivation. Progress will give you excitement. If you go to the gym today, right? and you work out and you see a little bit of progress after a week of workout, you see a little bit 2-packs here, that gets you excited. That is progression. It's not perfection, but it's progression. Reward yourself when you hit a new milestone. I am not one of those guys that subscribe to the philosophy of just working hard, and don't buy anything, and just working hard, right? And there are people that share that particular philosophy today on social media, and that's fine. You know, everybody have their own philosophy, but my philosophy is very simple. To not lose your energy, you got to also learn how to reward yourself. Because when you reward yourself, you're looking forward to the next milestone. But your rewards have to be triggered by a big goal that you actually hit. When I was much younger back then, I didn't have a lot of money. But I set a goal. If I hit this month, I would go to Ruth Chris with my family and have a nice dinner that costs $200. That's it. But that reward used to be so exciting for me. And when I hit that goal, I take my family, we go to Ruth Chris, we have a nice steak, right? A nice meal. Now I'm looking forward to the next big meal. Does it make sense for you? So doesn't matter is Ruth Chris or go on a exotic vacation that you've never been to, or maybe buy your dream car, or maybe your dream house, or maybe nice fancy clothes. It doesn't matter, because you got to have some kind of reward program that trigger once you hit your big milestone. Exercise and eat right. Very simple. Every time when I'm moving, I feel more energy is in my body, right? Every time if I just stay idle, I sit around, I start to lose energy. So I like to move around. I like to exercise. You know, out of the week, I exercise at least 5 times. I watch what I eat constantly, because I know for a fact, if I don't have energy, I won't be able to do what I'm doing today with my business schedule. So exercise and eat right sounds very simple, sounds very common to everybody, but actually do it, it is not easy. But I tell you one thing, there is not a time that I got out from the gym that I don't feel better about myself, okay? There is not a time that I, cut down on a lot of sweets and a lot of food that's not good for me, and after a month, I can literally feel my body have changed for the better. So do that. Focus on activities, but you must achieve results, okay? And a lot of people say, focus on activities and the results will come. The second part is actually very important. Yes, you need to focus on a lot of activities, okay? Because without activities, you will not get the result. But just by focus on activities without results, that's not good either. You see the marketplace, they don't care about how many hours you work. They don't know how much hustle you put in. They don't care how long you've been grinding. All they care about, the marketplace only care about one thing. Do you have results? Are you making more money? Is your company growing or is it dying, right? So if you don't want to lose energy, you got to figure out how do you get results through a lot of activities. If you don't have results, it's because lack of activities. Maybe you don't work hard enough. Maybe you don't believe in your product that much. Maybe you don't know how to close deal. You got to learn how to close deal instead of just doing presentations. Does it make sense for you? So start to get some kind of results, okay? Small results will help you to win a small battle. And eventually you win a lot of small battles, and eventually you can win a big war. You got to ultimately find your P. And this P stands for purpose. When I first started my business, when I started as a sales guy 23 years ago, I didn't have a purpose at all. I started with pleasure. The smaller P, pleasure. I want nice things. I want vacations. I want brand name clothes. I want nice car, and that's fantastic. That motivated me to go work on those things. But if you only work on those things, eventually you will lose energy, because once you get it or you don't get it, you lose your energy. And eventually I elevated to the second bigger P, and that P is called passion, right? I fell in love with the industry I am involving in currently. I've done it for 23 years. It's the serving people, it's helping my clients. It is seeing the growth of the people around me, of their income, of their mindset, of their skill set. And I'm able to help them to also achieve their success, right? And through the products that I'm providing to my consumer, they'll benefit out of it big time, short term or even long term. Then eventually, you gotta find your ultimate P. That P is called purpose. So my purpose is very simple. I want to create a lot of practical, authentic contents, what had helped me to become successful as an entrepreneur. I want to teach anybody who have whatever it takes to learn to become successful. It's that simple, right? And on top of that, I'm heavily involved in charities, giving back to communities, giving back to third world country. And I found my purpose. And when you find your purpose one day, that energy will last even longer. I hope the 7 things and the 7 secrets I just shared with you will help you to understand how to elevate your energy to a whole new level. And most importantly, if you've been in the business for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, how do you not lose it? Because remember, once you lose your energy, game is over. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.